Okay, 200 change addresses. Let's see what we have in addresses. The number of fields that we will see. Okay, we have quite a lot of types of addresses: emergency address, address of spouse, dependent address, home address, mailing address, and so on. So you can have as many as you want as per the requirement of your business. SPRO. Personnel management. Personal administration, personal data, addresses. Okay. So there are no time constraints on addresses. Okay. And there can be time constraints as well in terms of the employee postings. Those postings can change. Permanent address, it can change if the employee moves somewhere. Okay. So time constraints, and there can be time constraints with gaps, no gaps. By time constraints, no gaps means that, like, for example, um, if we talk about address, time constraints, no gaps, how it can be said? Postal address, no time, no gaps. Postal address remains the same the whole of your life until the person moves, and still there will be no gaps because postal address will change from one place to another. Okay. There can be time constraints for for example, permanent address. It can change. So there, there cannot be like two permanent addresses. Okay. Uh, there can be two, but of course, at one place, the person will be staying at one place. There will be one permanent address, not two. Okay. And there can be no gaps. If the permanent address changes, of course, it will move and shift to another. So there will be no gap, no date gaps. Time constraint with gaps, yes, from project to project, deputation. If the employee is being posted from place to place, then of course gaps will be there. Time constraints will be there. One person cannot be at two places at one time. Okay. So address is a subtype. Okay. And address information. Where is address information? What is it? Personal data address and create address types. Okay. Address types. Okay. Now we have time constraints, emergency address, current address, and we'll create our own. Okay. 78 current address. We'll say 88 for Huawei. Okay. I will copy this. Project address and current address. New entries. 88, 89. So what is 3? Let's investigate what is 3. Okay, now we have record may include gaps, can exist more than once. And current address is 3 also. So record must have no gaps, no overlappings. Record may include gaps, no overlappings. May include gaps, can exist more than once. Current address and project address can be more than once. So there can be multiple projects and multiple current addresses if the person is on the move, mobilizing. Okay. Okay. That's done. Yeah. Now, personal data addresses state. State counties. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? State and counties. This is for Japan. Oh, oh, oh. We don't need for Japan. US. US. Okay, we have so many. No. No, we don't have any for BH. States. US. Country. BH. Capital Governorate. 13, 14, 15, 17. Muharrak, Southern, Northern. Okay, we have these already assigned. Now, these are basically used for various purposes, for payment purposes, because sometimes online payments or pan-continental payments require mentioning of state and counties as well. Okay, now let's go back. Time management. Time management and work schedules. Work schedule is infotype 07. Define public holiday classes. Okay, public holiday classes, we have to make company calendar, public holidays, and change. So we'll be creating countrywide public holidays. So we will have various kinds of public holidays, fixed date, with fixed day from the date, distance of Easter, Easter Sunday, floating public holiday, and fixed date. Now, fixed date is like um Labor Day, fixed, okay, and Easter Sunday or Easter Monday. Now, these are basically Easter. This Monday actually comes after Easter. This comes after Easter. So next Sunday is, of course, so some are fixed, some are after that date. Christmas Day is fixed, okay. And floating, of course, is when, for example, Eid holidays. These are floating, okay. These are holidays. So fixed date is Christmas. Fixed day from date is Thanksgiving, last Thursday of November. Labor Day is first Monday of September. Floating holiday is Eid or Diwali. Okay. So let's create one. or it's already created basically, and that is Thanksgiving. Yeah. Thanksgiving Day. Fixed day from date, which is have, so we'll create this Thanksgiving Day. Fixed day from date. Okay. Okay, it's always on a Thursday. Month is 11 and 21 is the date. Okay. Sort criteria is AEE. Public holiday class. Now, public holiday, what a public holiday? Not a public holiday, ordinary public holiday, half-day holiday, customer-specific holiday classes. Customer-specific, of course, can be religious if that uh, is being followed as a custom, as a norm, as a part of culture. Okay. Public holiday class. So we will not a public holiday, half-day holiday, 3 to 9. It's customer-specific public holiday classes, ordinary public holiday. Okay. One. Okay. Public holiday, half a day. And let's give it a name. HW, Huawei Thanksgiving Day. Create. Public holiday was entered. BH, where is it? I guess should be in the end. No. B, BH, was it BW? Thanks. Behre, no. HW, 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 HW. Lost it, I guess. There's so many. 481. Let's not save it and then let's create it
I saw
again.
it here.
Okay, let's do it again because I think I. Okay, you say you saw it. Huawei Thanksgiving. Okay, this is done. Yeah. Use in holiday calendar. Change. Public holiday class. But not changed. Okay. Okay. Holiday calendar, change, create. Okay. Holiday change, calendar ID, calendar ID, HW, public holiday. Okay. Public holiday calendar is HW. Assign holiday. Okay. So we'll create this valid from 1900 to 2173. Why 1900? Because there are companies that are existing for 150 years. So we actually use for that when we are creating their units and structures in SAP. That's why 2173, we give uh, the farthest date because, of course, by then nobody will be looking at SAP and at our configuration. Save. So we can create Eid holidays, Thanksgiving, Easter, everything, and we can assign it over here. I'm just creating only one. Okay. BH is not there. We've already created this. Okay, fine. That's for Huawei. Yeah. Huawei public holiday calendar. Factory calendar, change. Factory calendar, HW, Huawei, factory calendar, holiday calendar, HW, factory start date. Work days will be Saturday, Sunday, public holiday will be off. Monday to Friday is working. Save. Okay. This is saved. Yeah. So in this way, we can create multiple holidays. I'm not creating multiple because it can get a little bit confusing and we might actually lose track of it. Personal area, sub area groupings. Now this is a little tricky. Now personal sub area is geographical location. Here we give parameters as per location. Click personnel area. New York corporate office. Okay. Okay. Personnel grouping. Did we make this? Last column is personnel sub-area group for work schedules. Oh, 88, 89. How can that be possible? No, this is very confusing. Let me copy this. Okay. Last column is for work schedules. Client work schedules. North manufacturing, and this is office. Shall we go with 77? Let's give it a try. 77 and 77. Save. Save. Okay, we have done this. Now, basically, this is what is work schedule basically. Let me tell you that. Corporate office will have a work schedule which will be different from the manufacturing. Okay, which means office hours will be 9 to 5 or 10 to 2 in Ramzan. But manufacturing will have a rotation, 24-hour rotation. So work schedules will be different. Their scheduling will be different. There will be 8-hour shifts, 3 shifts in one day. But in office, of course, there will be one shift, 9 to 5. Okay. So that's why we give grouping over here. But I've actually managed to just give it 77. Daily work schedule. Now, this is what is basically already done. That's why I gave 77. 77 was already made. Okay. So that's why this was custom made and it was given. I think we'll stop over here for today. We have already covered this lecture.